Everything in life we go through has a purpose. I say all the time, there is a message inside of the madness, but we just have to figure out what that message is. And sometimes when we're going through our trials and our tribulations, the burdens are so heavy, we don't want to stop to try to understand what are we to learn from it. And sometimes the lesson is for us, and sometimes it's for somebody else. Sometimes somebody's watching far off to see how you deal with it so they can know how to deal with it. We look at the things that we go through in life as being something that will take us out. But have you ever thought about it that it could be potentially to build you up? And sometimes in the midst of turmoil, we rock from one side to the other. Sometimes God is shaking the ship to dump out the dead weight. And we don't understand that. See, we think as we grow and we mature and we get closer to God that everybody is meant to travel the road with us. And some people, you're going to have to drop off on the side of the road and leave them there because that's the end of their destination. They can't go any further with you. So if we stop looking at what we're dealing with as negative and look at how it has molded us, how it has made us better, the lessons we learn, even the things we learn about ourselves, we will truly understand that what we've been through, it provided a purpose. It provided some clarity, some better understanding. You just can't make lemonade by dropping the lemons in the water. You got to cut them open and squeeze them to get the juice out of them. And so when we go through our trials and tribulations, so we can understand or get to our next destination, God has to squeeze us to get the best out of us because some of us are some tough cookies and we don't want to budge. We don't want to budge. But if you reflect and you look back over your life, you would come to the realization that everything you've been through, good, bad, or indifferent, had a purpose. You learned something one way or another, either about somebody else or something about yourself. But know this, God never left you, even in the midst of the storm. It was like them footprints in the sand. He was carrying you. So remember, you have a purpose. Whatever it is, you have a purpose.